on YouTube.
Ed, you're
Actual
gonna
recording.
prompt us, right?
Yeah. So we've got a little bit. It takes a little bit to get up on YouTube. So I'll just give it a second. We should be
Okay,
fine
cool.
for just a little bit longer here for it to get all the bugs synced out. Ah,
Yeah, I've got my
we're live
volume at
now.
max, and that's probably our best placement. We're live
Sweet.
now.
We are live now.
Hola
We are
from
on YouTube.
Chile.
Your camera's kind of frozen. Well, it's all good. It's all good. We're figuring it out. So
Hey, we're long distance.
earlier today, I mentioned that we were doing a test run of our guest services, and Jeremy has kindly volunteered to fly to Pucón, Chile, to be our guest for today.
Such a hassle. I'm
So
so upset.
we're figuring everything out here. We're getting this all set for guests. So welcome if you're just joining us. I'm Ed from Ohio Kayak Construction. We've got a whole slew of people over on
I'm
Jeremy's
Jeremy.
end. Jeremy, you're not in frame, so we
We
saw
got
your
Mike.
arm. There's Mike. Mike. There's
What's up,
Jeremy.
everybody? I'm
Okay.
here. I'm
This
here
is great.
live and with David Hughes. I got Yukon Kayak Retreat. Amazing place to be. We
Awesome.
got Jeff Bronco. We got Mike. We got Christian Vesper.
Whole
And
crowd.
many, many more of us down here.
Sweet.
What's up, Eric?
Sweet. This is beautiful. This is going to be a chaotic episode, I can tell. So while either hopefully they're not lagging out, I will quickly go over some of our announcements. So a Xavier pool update is we did not have a session last week. We will have one coming up on February 15th, so that's President's Day weekend. I know that's kind of bad because it's a holiday, but that was the only day that it really worked out for us. So 215 is the next, not the next one because there's one this weekend, but 215 is the next Xavier pool session. Then that's still from 6 to, oh, they're gone. That's not good. Hopefully they can rejoin. Oh, this is beautiful. Testing all the bugs. We're getting it figured out. I don't think Jeremy's on any internet there, so he's probably having problems there. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for bearing with us. If they don't get back on, then it might be a shorter episode than what we're used to, but we're figuring it out. We're getting there. We're getting going. So Xavier pool sessions still from 6:30 to 8 p.m. on Sunday nights. That's the next session is 2-1 and also 2:15 is those two dates. I don't know if they know they're gone yet, so I'm just hoping that they can figure it out. Oh, I can see the chat. So, I'm not using YouTube right now. I know it's appearing on YouTube, but I'm learning a whole new system from my friend, who's really got us set up here for this guest service thing. So learning experience, all brand new. I know we keep switching this. We switched from Facebook to YouTube to now to this. It's called Riverside on my end. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's lots of learning going on still. So Xavier Pool Sessions, February 1st and February 15th. Next event coming up after that is going to be a paddler happy hour. That's going to be at DVD Brewery on February the, let me check really quick, on February the 11th or 18th. The 18th, sorry, February 18th is the paddler happy hour at DVD Brewery. Right next to Little Miami. We've also got a race coming up. Next Saturday is February 7th, the kayak race down the Little Miami. That is going to be, like I said, February 7th. The racer briefing starts at 11 o'clock. Racers are on the water by 11 or 12 or 1, sorry. I'm trying to do a lot right now. I'm trying to text Jeremy to get him back on. I'm trying to figure all this out. And I'm talking to myself, which I really, really love. You know, something we've learned about podcasting is that 1's not enough, 2 is just right, and 3's too many. So we're figuring it out still. We're all getting all the kinks of this worked out. before we bring on our next guest, which we have confirmed. The next official guest will be on February the 11th, and we're pretty excited for it. I'm not going to give any names out right here just yet. I'm going to leave you guys in suspense. But we have an official guest lined up, not Jeremy being lined up in Chile. It's an official guest. It's a real guest. He's a real person. He's a real kayaker, and we're super fired up to have him on the podcast. Anyway, so DVD Brewery Happy Hour. Like I said, thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for being with us. We are figuring out a lot of our kinks here tonight. So, like as I mentioned, this might be a little bit of a shorter episode if Jeremy can't get back on. But we'll survive. We'll keep it going. February 7th is the Little Miami race. It's a great time. It's probably going to be cold if I had to guess because it's been freezing this whole weekend. So make sure you dress for it. Be prepared for it. The February 7th race starts at 11 at Roads, Rivers, and Trail. There's a pre-racer register meeting. And if you compete in that, you will get a prize. There is a couple $100 in prizes sent in by a bunch of great companies like Immersion Research, Kayak Coffee. I think there might be some shoes from Astral. I know Whitewater Warehouse has given us gift cards in the past. Mountains to Sea Apparel normally sends a couple prizes. I think they sent in some hats, but I'm not totally sure. And they might have even sent in a Hellbender. Not 100% on that, but those are great things. I'm wearing them. I'm repping it right now. If you don't know what the Hellbender hoodie is, it's a fantastic hoodie that we all use here at Ohio Kayak Construction. We also have a Friday night pool class. There is 2 more sessions, so if you are signed up for the Ohio Kayak Construction pool class this Friday, please go ahead and join us. We are looking forward to it. It was super light last weekend, probably because of the weather. It should be pretty interesting this weekend, too. I doubt that their parking lot's plowed. But it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. We also have a Lebanon pool session. So if you have any questions about the Lebanon pool session, sorry, Jeremy's texting me back. He says it shows they're live. They're not on my screen. Try leaving and rejoining. There's so much going on in my little head, and I can hardly handle it. Lebanon pool sessions are run by George Davis, and all his information is on the Ohio Kayak Construction website. If you have any... Oh! We're back! We're back! We made it. Okay.
Can you hear
I
us?
don't know what happened. I can hear you. I don't know what happened. You completely disappeared for a second, which is fine because I was working through
Either way,
announcements.
we're live again.
Yes.
I can see the
And you
joy
can
in
hear
your
me, right?
eyes.
You can hear me, right?
Yes. Good
Okay.
copy. We got a good copy.
Hard copy. I was just talking about the Lebanon pool sessions, and that brings us into Jeremy. Your turn to talk. We would love to hear how the
Hey,
Pecan
what
trip
is up,
is
everybody?
going.
Welcome for PuCon.
We would love to hear how
All
your
right,
trip
Ed,
is
what do you
going,
want me to
Jeremy.
start with? The recap?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys
must
can
be a delay.
imagine it's going just unbelievably well. I mean, you can't beat it. It's my favorite place I've ever been to kayak. My second time here, but as we've talked about a bunch, we're going to be doing this annually going forward. And we've got a few of the crew here with us to help us talk about it. So how the trip has gone so far, it's been bomber. People are stepping up their game. They're stomping things, experiencing new rivers, new types of runs, seeing new features and some of the most beautiful and enjoyable whitewater in the world, in my opinion, all hosted at one of the best possible places you could be, which is David's Resort that he's built here. And when you come down here, there is nothing to do but kayak. He takes care of literally every single thing for you. And we just got back from a giant steakhouse dinner with seriously like steak this big. After spending all day, for me and several others paddling the upper Trancura. Sorry, I'm getting an echo. But it has been absolutely unreal. We've boated all day, every day since we got here, starting Saturday. As soon as we pulled in, we ran the lower T, lower Trancura, and sorry, I'm getting flagged. But
Yeah,
we are
I've
in,
noticed
a
a little
different
bit. It's
continent.
okay.
But
It's all good.
is it coming through okay on your end?
I think so,
Just
yeah.
a little. Okay, cool. So yeah, we've done everything. We've got groups here from beginner, intermediate, all the way up through advanced. We have a whole menagerie of people here. What we got, David? 26 people roughly total, counting guides, I guess.
Right.
Yeah,
A couple of groups from Ohio. How many guys from Ohio Whitewater Kayak Construction now?
we have 9.
Nine. Yeah, so what's cool about your group is a group like your Whitewater School, there's 3 or 4, I think there's 4 beginners, and then there's a big group of intermediates,
Yep.
and then there's 3 advanced kayakers. So everybody in the entire kayak school gets to go kayak what's at their level and have and rivers and construction. And here we are sitting in a hot tub at the end of the day, right next to the river. And we can talk about going down and jumping in the river after the hot tub.
We will be
Yeah.
jumping in the river right after this.
I am jealous that you guys have a hot tub. It has been freezing here today. Um, just, I'm sure you guys are living the dream down there. Uh, it's been
I think it
rough.
was 87
It's been rough.
degrees today. We've
It was
got a lot of people with some sunburned hands and other issues like that. But do you want to hear like a quick summary? We've got beginner and
Yeah, go for
intermediate
it.
and to advanced here.
Go for it.
So Christian Vesper, yes, one of our own. Christian is not in his swimming suit, so we are going to center him. Christian, why don't you tell them what you've liked so far the best? Go, thanks, Jeff.
Oh man, I mean, how do you begin to pick what is best? I mean, for me, absolutely some of the best rivers to try and learn on if you're a beginner or slash on the edge of being intermediate. I've had a great guide, and David. He's been wonderful to work with. He's calmed me down. He's worked with my stroke, and just really feels like a lot of things are gelling for me while I'm here, getting to paddle on these great rivers every day. And there's great sections for every type of paddler skill level. So it's just amazingly beautiful. And then, of course, you have this fantastic Coupon kayak retreat. It's beautiful. It's along the river. It's the most relaxing environment you could ever be in. Waking up next to the river every day of your life. Come on, David, you have a wonderful life, my friend. Wonderful life. So I'm just lucky to be here. I'm glad that I saw most of my friends were going, and I'm so happy to be here with them, paddling and sharing this experience with them. So yeah, this weekend when they have beginners, intermediates, and experts all working out together on separate days and coming together for one big day, it's just exciting. I don't know how to really explain it. It's just a beautiful, wonderful experience, and I'm so happy that I made the decision to pull the trigger and come down here because I think it's going to end up being the best vacation I've ever had in my life. And I'm just going to be honest, it's fantastic. Like I say, the guides are amazing. They get to run these rivers all the time. They know them like the back of their hand, and they take you to all the places that they think you will enjoy too. It's not just, hey, we're going to do this today. They're really trying to find out what you want to do.
So Christian, what do you think about the San Pedro
Oh, the San Pedro.
compared to the whitewater you've ran before coming here? What do you think of the San Pedro?
I tell you what, for
And
me,
you styled it, by the way.
yeah,
You really did.
for me, we started out on the lake. I got really comfortable paddling in the boat. So by the time we worked our way up to the bigger rapids, I was feeling really comfortable and confident. And, as Domingo said, I was the rock star for the day. I went out and attacked it, and I enjoyed everything that I did. It was fantastic. Most beautiful scenery, just amazing big rigger, big waves splashing over, hitting me in the face, which I just loved. So yeah, fantastic river and experience. I don't know, Ed, when you're planning on coming down, if you've not been down here, but get it on your list and get it done soon, my friend, because it was worth second of it. The watercolor, I'm just sorry. Little Miami, Great Miami, thank you, I appreciate it. But wow, come here if
And
you
for
want to get an
reference,
experience.
Christian, tell them that those are your river progression. You went Little Miami, Great Miami,
Yeah,
Chile.
Chile, yeah.
So
That's how it
beginners
went.
are absolutely welcome here and encouraged to come here.
Yeah, Trancura,
Leah Kura. Yeah. Dave.
On that river. And let's see. Hopefully, was it the Fui? I think might be coming tomorrow.
Yeah. The Fui?
Yeah.
That's a new one.
So anyway, yeah, we're
You're
going
going to love that one too.
different rivers and different sections that we can hit. And it's just absolutely every trip is like, am I really a part of this right now? Is this, am I looking down at the water enough? Because you get busy paddling, and if you don't look down, you miss so much. But when you GoPro videos later, you get a chance to see all that scenery that you were missing, and it's just mind-boggling how amazing it is down here. If a kayaker has a dream, come to Chile. And that's all I can say.
Thank you so much, man. I'm so stoked you're here with us.
Yeah, dude. It's been so much fun.
You guys come from day one of classes on the roll and Eddie at the Little Miami all the way through full sessions this winter to popping up in Chile it's awesome. It makes me so stoked that you guys get to enjoy this type of stuff.
And Ed, it's really great to see you on the podcast from a whole other hemisphere, my friend. So.
I know it's awesome that you guys are on here. I'm super stoked that it's working.
Real quick. I am too. Hey, so you want to be a cameraman or? Introduce yourself, Kyle.
My name's Kyle Barkmer.
Kyle is our host of the podcast. Anytime you've seen us in the pool with the cool mural on the wall.
The only thing I'll be short and sweet. Yep.
Better right.
I'll be short and sweet. This is one of the most amazing places on earth. That's all I can say. And it doesn't get any easier. You do not have to worry about anything. Everything is taken care of for you.
Just paddle.
Just paddle. That is all you have to worry about. And absolutely amazing rivers, beautiful people, beautiful country. Super thankful to be here. And if you want to step up your game, this is the best place to do it.
So how do you feel about your accomplishment coming here as someone who ran probably Lower Golly was your biggest run prior to this?
Yep, Lower Golly was my biggest run.
How's your confidence now after experiencing the rivers down here and stepping it up?
I feel confident to go run about anything.
Yep, that's what we want to hear.
But yeah, I'll be short and sweet. You guys go ahead.
Oh,
I'm super thankful to be here.
We're super thankful you're here with us, brother.
Yeah, Kyle, I'm glad you got away for a little bit.
Can't wait to see you when you get back, Ed.
Now you're going to get stuck with me and Jeffrey.
Your ugly mug.
Mike's up there somewhere, but he left. What's that? Oh, by the way,
Your
real
ugly
quick,
mug.
in case you hadn't seen the hat that I had covered.
It's a little blurry,
That's
Jeremy. You
our,
might have to
this
post a
year's
picture of
logo.
it later.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Sorry for slacking on posting. It's just literally I've just been paddling. I haven't had time
Slacking
to
on posting,
mess
you've been
around with
like
it.
one a day. You've been like one a day. I've seen it.
Yeah. I was trying to do better than that, but hey, so this is Jeff
Hey, one a
Bronco.
day's
He
pretty
joined
good.
us, and he's an amazing paddler. We had a great day today on the Upper Trancura. We put Palgine, the Upper Trancura, Lower Trancura, Leacura.
Yep.
What else have we done?
That's it.
Head of the Middle Pui tomorrow. And then maybe back to the Palgine. I'm not sure what the plan is, or maybe the my team.
Yeah. Whatever.
So, what do you think about paddling on here versus? So, Jeff's an advanced paddler. He's paddled all the standard class 5 runs around West Virginia and Pennsylvania, and think about it down here versus back home.
It's been a lot of fun. The paddling is epic. It's beautiful. The biggest thing that stands out is the crystal clear blue water. You can literally, if the water's smooth, you can look down and see everything on the bottom of the river.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the GoPro videos where you roll and look around and chill underwater for a little while before rolling back up are going to be fantastic to look at.
getting the sensation of flying when you're cruising down the river, just in the flow, and see all the bottom of the riverbed flowing underneath you is just an incredible feeling.
How about flying off waterfalls?
Flying off the waterfalls, we did too. We've run a handful of waterfalls. We did
The Palgain's all waterfalls.
the Palgine. We did double drop, which was 2 consecutive intermediate level drops, and followed by another, like, what was it, a 6 meter or 4 meter drop.
Yeah, about
And
that.
then finish off the day with a 6 meter drop and into crystal blue water, and with all the aeration, it's like champagne bubbles coming up. Just incredible scenery. The environment down here, it's like a rainforest and just beautiful scenery. Every once in a while we get a vista with a volcano in the background. Today while we were in the river, paddling along, look up, and there's a volcano. I look back at the rapid you just ran, and there's a volcano behind it. So it's been a lot of fun. Today we ran some big stout rapids.
Big drop.
Yeah. And we've got the kayaking guides and instructors been top notch. Looking out for safety.
Quick shout out to Lucas, who's a Team Jackson member as well with Eric. So we
and Silva.
Yeah.
And David. And
Blue, Haley from NOC Paddling School,
and Dominga. All of them have been taking really good care of us. Explaining lines to beginners, explaining the really complicated lines, and showing us advanced lines for the advanced group.
and for Lucas, making sure we keep sending. So it's tradition down here. I'm going to bring David into the frame. We did 2 down the way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on over there. I think they're shifting around. Jeremy, if you can hear me, Jeremy, there was a question as what has been the best river so far?
It's impossible to answer. I mean, I've been here before. It's been 11 years since I've been here. The water levels are dramatically different because I came here earlier in the season when we came here 11 years ago. But my personal favorite from last time was the Kui, which we're headed to tomorrow. To run the middle section up, which would be great because I ran the upper section last time. Outside of that, I love the Palgoon and the upper Trancura both. They're all different and unique in their own ways, and there's really no equivalent. I mean, there's similar things, but no equivalent back stateside. And the other thing is, these rivers, with the exception of the Free and the San Pedro, they're within 20 minutes to a half-hour shuttle ride. It's like us going to little Miami from home. And then we're back here to a huge dinner prepared by a world-class chef with this whole, everybody who's paddled comes together in the Cochina means 30 actually. So you could have a Cochina. Your plans are improving. It's not getting better by the day. But yeah, point of it with Lucas' comment is so everybody takes a trip to town or a rest day on Wednesday and kind of takes it easy. Lucas, who's one of Eric's teammates there on Team Jackson, is our dedicated guy to the advanced group. And so Lucas told us 2 days ago that we don't do breaks, we just charge when they send. But yeah, we charge. We don't break, we charge. So we did. That's why we barely made it back in time for this. But Lucas is coming from an advanced perspective. Lucas is a phenomenal paddler. So is Salvador, who we spent most time with, and Aldo as well. And paddling with them, if you're an advanced level paddler, the people who know these rivers well get you to do things that you didn't necessarily consider prior to doing that. Even though you have the skill set to do it, it helps a whole lot to have somebody just absolutely styling right in front of you
and be there right there to support you to it. And then when you do nail it, I mean, it's just full joy, man. You can't beat it.
Yeah. To add to going back to your question, for the intermediate and beginner, it's going to be a different river. So each group is off to their different sections each day. So the intermediates, I'm going to say the lower Leopold side of the table. It's just a really class 2-3 development section with some surf waves and there's some eddies to pierce and going back and forth on views of the volcano, clear and blue. The beginners, I'm going to say maybe the Kayak Delta or the middle Leopold. The middle Leopold is class 2 plus into the class 3. So you can run it for the first time, maybe you swim, it's safe, and then you end with the big class 3 and maybe you swim it. I think that answer will be different for each
I need paddling probably.
We're not paddling the same. If they're going to be a beginner, we're not paddling the same stuff.
Yeah.
So, Ed,
Yep.
do you have any questions for David?
Yeah, I do. David, I hope you guys can hear me because my little audio bubble is gone. But David, a couple things I tried. I know you were on with Eric before, so I tried to change up the questions a little bit. But from my understanding, you were Eric's high school teacher / coach at the New River Academy, and now you do this. So I was wondering if you had any advice for a whitewater entrepreneur.
Yeah. One of the things that podcast I was part of, Eric said something I really liked, and it was something along the lines of do something each trip that's not expected of the client. And we said it a different way with the high school, which was basically go above and beyond. I just think that when you go the extra mile and you do more than expected, you separate yourself. If you're in business, what you're doing is you're in business when it's a hard time, and they're cutting or they go with a business, you're retaining that. And then when it's good times and the economy's strong, I think you can see prices or open up new products. So I think going above and beyond. The other thing I would say that Eric reflects is just commitment. You can see that in this property. It was 100% built for kayakers. Everyone respected this property. You can see it in the design and throughout the team. There's 4 kayakers. I'm really proud of Ohio Whitewater Kayak Construction and seeing the commitment and the growth that your program is doing. So I think those 2 factors will take you very far.
Awesome. And as again, that your whole role, you were a high school teacher or coach or whatever you call it. You run this now. So obviously one of the biggest things that we deal with in the whitewater experience is fear. So if I was wondering if there was any specific way that you have taught your students to overcome that fear and overcome that fearful mindset.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's overcoming fears. We all have that. And there's several exercises you can do. And one of the things we do here today is we call up the hot tub. And then we go and fire an ice challenge. And then we go and get the river. We've seen folks that are really, really scared to get in the river. And fearful. And like last week, I was shocked. There was this girl that just would not get in the first day. And then by the end of the trip, she was just getting in the cold water right away. Just walking. I said, wow, look at the transformation in a week. There's also breathing exercises you can do. Before I get it in the cold water, it's really cold. I'll do these breathing exercises. And it's my heart pumping and it's going, and then I go. anytime you're facing that fear, there's benefits to your body and mind. As far as running rapid, I call your relative class 5. Your relative class 5 is that rapid, which is at your upper limit, which challenges you. So if you're a beginner, your relative class 5 might be doing a wet X. That might be your upper limit where you're at. And if you're intermediate, that might be running a class 3 rapid or the wave above the bridge in Dayton, and might be it. So, or if you're advanced, that might be running class 4 plus rapid. So for me, when I was active, and at my prime, it was running this rapid upriver here called Martin. And but I realized, so I wouldn't learn it until my roll was completely solid, and I was comfortable with my roll, and I was comfortable with my moves, and before I would go out, I would do the same routine of exercises, and that routine of exercises would put calm my mental state, calm my fear a little bit. One of the things I see is the better the kayaker, the more consistent they are with their warm-up. And I see a lot of beginners and intermediates who don't have the confidence to go through their warm-up. So I would highly lean you toward beginners and intermediates, especially doing your practice warm-up. Practicing a few rolls, practice going over on your edge and dropping your heel and popping up. It's just the fundamentals. And then you can pull that out. You can pull a little hat trick out right before you run that red class, that rapid that first series. And so what I realized was when I was running that rapid over and over, I was at my peak confidence. So pick your relative class 5, do the skills it takes to run that rapid, do your warm up, and the fear factor is going to slowly convert to confidence. And that's where you want to live. You want to live in the confidence zone. So these are all practice skills.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think honestly, it's kind of hard to understand you on your end. I don't know if water got in the speaker or anything, or we're just talking from many thousands of miles apart, but I don't know.
Maybe either or, because I've been taking pictures all over the river all day. So there's still water in my microphone somewhere.
But we'll figure it out.
From the river to dinner to here.
And then, David, I've got one more question for you, and then I'll let you guys go do your cold plunge. And it's very simple. Well, at least it's very simple to ask. Is why Pucón? Why did you settle there in South America, in Chile?
Good question. So, I worked for a kayak academy. The original kayak academy was called the Academy of Adventure Quest, and so I was coaching the best high school kayakers in the world during the summers. And Adventure Quest went out of business, and I started a high school. And so, everywhere we traveled, Costa Rica, Ecuador, Nepal, China, Canada, Chile, all these, and we would repeat these great kayak destinations. I was always having to arrange the big 4 logistics. One was transportation, 2, food, 3, lodging, and it had to be near a river, a great whitewater river. And so, for food, I would hire a cook, or I would negotiate a deal with a restaurant. And for transportation, I'd either buy vehicles or hire drivers, and I'd build trailers. So, I got so committed. I was like, in 2007, I was like, I need to build infrastructure and pick a destination. So I was choosing between Costa Rica, Ecuador, and Chile. And any one of those would have worked. I would have made any of those work. There were advantages. Costa Rica and Ecuador are faster to get to, and the airfare is half the cost. But ultimately, I thought the rivers for training were superior in Chile. I think Ecuador was tougher for intermediate and beginner section. We just have really convenient intermediate and beginner sections. And in Costa Rica, the shuttles were always, they were an hour each way. And so here we have we're literally on the river. We could walk 50 feet and put on the walk. I mean, we're gonna walk down the bank.
Our kayaks are 50 feet that way.
And that's the takeout for a class 4 or 5 section, and the put in for a class 3 section. And we've got so. And I also just thought that I would enjoy living here more. It's sunny days. We have 14-hour days. There's volcanoes. There's a great culture. I could go on and on, but those are all reasons, primary reasons why I chose Scheel.
Awesome,
And
man.
I could argue that Bukong is arguably the world's best kayak destination.
I agree. It really is. I mean, for the variety of rivers you get within such a close distance, and all the things you already mentioned, I don't know. I can't think of a better one.
It's really good, and it's for all levels. And that's what a lot of people don't. That's probably the biggest misconception. People say, I'm not good enough to kayak in Chile. And that's because they're watching all the videos of Dane Jackson run 100-footers, and the beginners, they're not watching their GoPro footage of the Class 2. But they're really coming off the Andes slope. Volcanoes multiply the number of drainages. So there's lots of Class 5 and waterfalls. But we're only at 1,200 feet elevation where we are. And so the rivers are flattening out as they approach the Pacific. Meaning there's a lot of great intermediate and beginner rivers right here in our backyard.
Sweet. Yeah, it is definitely on my list. I was bummed out that I couldn't go this year.
Oh, you're coming next year, dude.
And then it turned out that I was going to miss 3 days of school anyway for snow days, so I should have just pulled the trigger and gone. But
Yeah,
it is what
you
it
could have
is.
been here, Ed.
I'll make it down there at some point. Eric was texting me today about some stuff that we've got in the books for 2028. I don't know what Eric's cooking up over there, but that's a while away for me. It's
There's
awesome.
already 3 commits for 2027.
I'm so glad you guys are having a great time.
No joke.
Glad that it's fired up. I'm fired up that this is working, that we're able to do this and have this conversation. So, yeah, Jeremy, that was pretty much everything I had for you guys. If you guys want to go enjoy the nice freezing cold plunge, and I appreciate you for joining us.
We're going to do just that.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody who.
Hey, quick shout
came
out
on
to
and
Beth
talked.
and Rahul.
I'm sure they'll love that.
Have to.
Okay.
Yeah, he will.
All right.
They'll be here next year.
See you at pool class when we get back, Ed.
Yeah, I will see you
Yeah,
guys
actually, we will
on
see you at pool class.
Sunday at Xavier. You guys are making that.
Yep. Well, hey, I will be there. I'm coming from the airport, picking up my boat and coming. I'll be there.
All right,
I
man.
did it last year coming back from the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Great
I
seeing
believe
you, brother.
I'm sure.
Take care.
Yep.
Stay safe up there in those freezing temperatures. It's going to be
We'll be
94
all right.
degrees here tomorrow.
It's
94
only gonna be
degrees.
it'll be a really warm 20 here tomorrow.
Hey, that's balmy compared to the last day or so.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, y'all have a bunch of fun up there in the snow, though.
Yep.
And we'll tell you about it in lots of videos coming all the way from Class 2 stuff all the way up to Class 5. We have tons of video, tons of stuff will be posted, mostly if I get on the airplane. Because I'm too busy kayaking. It's been great seeing you. Good to talk to you, whoever's listening. And, yeah, we're headed to the river again. Woo!
Okay. Sounds good, dude. Have a good time. I'll see you when you get back.
Bye. Oh, man, love that, dude. Later, guys.
Let's see if he can figure out how to leave. Oh, it's gotten a lot quieter over here. Yeah, sweet. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Like I talked about, this is probably going to be a shorter episode tonight. We're still just figuring out this guest system. Figured what a perfect way to try it out is with Jeremy in Pucón, Chile. That's an awesome trip. Like they were talking about, if you have any interest of doing kayaking abroad, I would definitely recommend checking out the Pucón Kayak Hostel or Kayak Retreat. They are, from what I can tell, it's a great organization, great people. They run in great, fantastic ways. I really recommend that you go try that because it is definitely on my list. I'm super bummed that I was not able to go this year. I'll figure it out at some point. Thanks for sticking around. I know there was some technical difficulties earlier tonight, so thanks to everybody who stuck around and hung out with us. We've got a quick one more question. That's what do you think is easier to stern squirt, the Scucks or the Antics 3? I have paddled both. I've only paddled the Scucks in a pool very briefly, and in my opinion, the Antics 3 is easier to stern squirt. Again, Eric is the one with the brand deal with Jackson, so he kind of has to be honest, but I don't. So I paddled the Scucks. It's very, very stable like the Antics 3 is, but as far as playability goes, I would give the stern squirting to the Antics 3.0. And then, just as a wrap up for us, like I talked about, if you guys have any guest suggestions for us, we are opening it up to it. Like I said, we are very excited to have our first official guest coming on February 11th. Super great person in the river community. I know Jeremy's met him. I have not. I'm looking forward to talking to him for a little bit. Like I said, I wasn't gonna give away his identity or anything like that. But you could say he is a king of the river community. Just a couple wrap-ups. Reminder that the race is February 7th, so that's coming up. That's almost less than a week away. It's been real snowy here, so I hope you guys have enjoyed your snow days wherever you are and been staying safe and maybe going out and skiing a little bit because it was fantastic if you got the chance. It was great to hear from Jeremy. Great to see him. Great that they're all having a great time. If you guys are still here, go ahead, consider liking, commenting, subscribing if you aren't already. Do all the YouTube stuff to get ourselves out there, because if you don't know, our big goal is to grow the whitewater community. And I think that's probably going to wrap us up for tonight. So, Mitch, you are probably going to need your ice axe for the race. I did drive over the Great Miami recently, and it was frozen over, so I was kind of worried about the Little Miami. Chris Green was saying that everything will be melted by then, so if not, you can blame Chris for the frozen lake that we're going to have to ice skate across as our race this year. But yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. It's been a great time. It's always a pleasure. We will see you back next week at the same time, 8 o'clock, for a little bit more standard of an episode before we get to our guests in 2 weeks. Next week, we'll probably be back to some higher quality recording stuff. I'm just using a laptop right now and a headset, but with Jeremy, we're going to need to figure out a 2-mic system, and my laptop doesn't have 2 mic holders. So expect to see the return to the high quality. Like I said, thanks guys for being here. It's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun. And I hope you have a great night. Like I said, my name's Ed. And I will see you on the river.